Welcome everybody to a new episode of Warcraft Reforged. Last time we summoned the Burning Legion, finishing the campaign of the Undead. We're going to leave Arthas, for now, at least. We'll still return to him in Frozen Throne. Also in the next campaign in Reign of Chaos as well, just not play him. But yes, the Undead are not finished yet. Even though we finished that campaign, that doesn't mean we won't meet them. It's just that we no longer will play them until Frozen Throne, at least. But today we're starting the Horde campaign, the Orc campaign. Probably my favorite. I've already said it in one of the earlier episodes. I'm not too sure if there's going to be a cinematic. Nope. Okay, I've already said it in one of the previous episodes that Orc campaign was by far the best one and was the culmination of the story. After the Orc campaign and we go into the Night Elf campaign, it fell off. It fell off. Like, sure, the story was continuing, but it didn't have the same impact anymore. The same, like amazing, bombastic kind of story. It was just like everybody knows where it's going, and it's just going through the motions more than actually like caring what's going to happen, because we all know what's going to happen. There's some good things about Night Elf campaign, because things are being revealed to you more and more. But when it comes to like gameplay, I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure I like it that much. Maybe because of the Night Elf strategies, how Night Elf race just plays compared to the Orc. But even like everybody will tell you, like, come on, the cinematic and the whole story of the Orc campaign, at the end, it's amazing. It's fucking fantastic. Like, it's great. And today we're going to start it. I'm actually excited for this one.
War Chief, our ship sustained heavy damage when we passed through the raging maelstrom. It's unsalvageable.
I knew it. Can we confirm our location? Is this Kalimdor?
We traveled due west as you instructed. This should be it.
Very well. Has there been any sign of Hellscream or the other ships?
No, War Chief. Not since we got separated.
Prepare to move out. If our comrades did make it here, we should be able to find them along the coast.
Yes, indeed so. We should find all of them. As you might remember, if you watched the last time, you don't say. Last time we seen Thrall, we were running away from Eastern Kingdoms as per, and going to Kalimdor as per advice given to us by Medivh, which Thrall had the foresight to listen to.
This is one of our ships, War Chief. It must have been smashed against the rocks in the storm.
Indeed so. We saw in the tutorial mission a couple of ships of the Alliance. Okay, this guy is netted. That's not great, because now he takes all of the fucking damage on himself. Leave that roll about alone. Okay, healing words, now that would be nice. Okay. I'm not too sure if that's anything in those buildings. So yes, we stole the ships of the alliance come into calendar. And on our way there, actually I'm not too sure. If I remember correctly, there was actually like a mini campaign, maybe a demo. I'm actually not too sure. That showed the orcs. That showed the orcs crash landing or just landing on.
A great battle's approaching. The clay is red with fresh blood.
Is there
Indeed.
nothing in this land but dust and carnage? For honor.
There's much more than just this.
Hideous creatures
Uh,
in the bodies of horses.
we have. There was a mini campaign that actually showed us crash landing on those islands, which I'm not too sure whether it's in Reforged, maybe it's not. I don't think it is over here, but the main thing
For honor.
is that the reason why we crash landed over here is because on those islands we actually found those trolls that you see over here, the blue ones. Because if you remember, the trolls in Eastern Kingdoms are green because they are of the Amani tribe, while those ones, I'm not too sure how they called, but I believe the
Creatures are unlike
goddamn island that we crash landed on,
At least they're prettier than the humans.
I would question that, but okay. The islands that we crash landed on, I believe, were called Echo Islands. I may be wrong about that, about the name. But we crash landed on them and we got split up because in those missions we actually found out that on the island there was a little bitch, a witch, that actually took control of the murderers on the island, or however you pronounce it correctly. That's how I pronounce it, murderers. So yeah, she took control of the murderers on the island and actually wanted to completely destroy the troll tribes on there and take over the island for herself. But it obviously didn't work because Thrall and the player controlling the Thrall were there. But afterwards she kinda bitched out on everything and basically said, if I can have it, nobody will, and destroyed the whole island, essentially.
The pigmen say there were other ships nearby.
I am the war chief.
Well, if the pigmen said it, then we definitely should trust it, right? It's not like they don't understand what the hell they might be talking about.
Horsemen are slaughtering those bold creatures. I'd led us here to escape senseless conflict. Now it seems we're surrounded by it.
War never changes. Wrong game, but the message stays. That was unnecessary. This mission shouldn't be too tough though. It should be quite easy, I believe, or at least it always was. We'll see if that still is the case. But yes, after crashing on the Echo Islands, I'm going to refer to them as Echo Islands because I believe that was the name. If I'm wrong, then I'm wrong, like, just call me stupid, I guess. But yes, after crashing on Echo Islands and they have been synced by the witch, we kinda had to haphazardly get the fuck out of there. We had to haphazardly get the fuck out of there. And we changed course because of it. Instead of going exactly where we planned out to be, we crash landed, who the fuck knows where. Obviously we know where, but they didn't know. I'm actually not sure how much did the, let's say, Eastern races, and including orcs, knew about it, because obviously orcs won't know shit because they ain't even from this planet. So I don't expect them to understand where the fuck they are.
We knew you'd find us.
Ramkar, warrior. I'm glad you're all safe. Were you part of Hillscreen's group?
No, War Chief. We were separated in the storm. We only just arrived.
Yes.
Got it.
For
We only... So yes, orcs definitely didn't know where the fuck they are, what calendar is. It's simply Thrall's foresight that led them over here. And to trust Medivh and go over here. But I'm wondering how much like the actual Eastern Kingdoms like Lordaeron and so forth knew about Kalimdor, because in the way that Medivh spoke to Terranas in the beginning cinematic and the Jaina in the human campaign and Arthas in the human campaign, all of them, it seemed like he was talking to them about things that they didn't know about. Like it's some kind of unknown for the Eastern Kingdoms. And I'm interested about this because Jaina herself is from what is called Kulfaras? I don't remember, but the island nation, right? So presumably they would know about Kalimdor. They are an island nation. I would presume they did travel to the west in the time of the kingdom, but you know, I'm not too sure just how much knowledge they had. Destroy the healing ward that they have, because that will make it much more difficult to kill them, which is exactly the reason why we put it out, so you know, don't allow the enemy to do the same. But yes, I actually don't know. I would expect Jaina to know something about Kalimdor, but it seems like even she didn't know much about it. So that's interesting to me. And I actually don't know the answer, whether they had knowledge about this place, or if they did, how extensive was it?
For honor. The horsemen look as if they're dressed for war. For honor.
That is true. I expected more to be said, but okay. Fucking the pathfinding is so shit. God damn it. They really should do something about the pathfinding with Reforged. Like, come on. You had like, what, 20 years to figure it out? But yes, I believe there's, yes, there's a fountain of health, so we're going to lure them out of there, hit them, and get the fuck out. So they won't be healing from the fountain while we killing them. That wouldn't be great. It would work, but you know, no reason to make the enemy stronger than they need to be. It survives, yeah, our orc should survive this. Our little orc should survive it. Okay, go over here and heal up. Yes. So I'm actually surprised that neither Jaina nor Arthas knew about this place, or at least it seemed like they don't know about this place. I presume there would be some knowledge about it. Like, they knew about Northrend, like they knew what the hell Northrend is, and that it was there, so, and where it was, so I would presume. Or I also know that goblins had some dealings with Kalimdor, so I would presume that from them they could actually learn something and knew about Kalimdor. But it seems like they had no knowledge of it, or if they did have knowledge, it was extremely limited, to the point that they like didn't knew exactly where they are even. It would seem so. I actually should read up on it, and I probably will read up on how much they knew about Kalimdor. Because it's a question that I asked for the longest time. I never actually found an answer of it, or never seeked it out. There's definitely an answer to that. Like this lore has been built up for the past 20 years. Like, there's going to be an answer. You just need to find it. So I'm going to actually look it up, because otherwise it would mean that it was, if I remember, yep, But that's shit. Okay, never mind. Because if I remember correctly, Jaina will actually say the same, that she doesn't understand what this west is, what they're going to find here. Okay, go in, destroy them. Destroy them. Also in this mission we're actually going to find out the guy, what was his name again? The Tauden. Kern. We actually meet Kern. I didn't play this campaign in a while. I don't. I needed to focus over them to remember his name. But yes, we're actually going to meet Kern and the Tauden over here. Because they are not native to other lands, obviously. Ooh, okay, come over here. Kill them. Okay. Yes, we should be fine. Yeah, we're fine. Okay. Well done.
I am Cairn, chief of the Bloodhoof Tauren. You greenskins fight with both savagery and valor. I am intrigued.
I am Thrall, and these are my brethren, the Orcs. We've come seeking the destiny promised to us.
Seeking destiny? It will find you in time, young one. However, there is an oracle far to the north which might be able to...
North? But there's an army of the horsemen marching north.
What? No. My village is in danger.
It indeed is in danger.
Follow them. Protect Cairn at all costs.
Okay. The pathfinding is fantastic, as always. Okay.
Yes.
So yes, we're going to Cairn and blah blah blah. Doesn't matter. We just need to go to his village and save it. There are going to be waves of enemies coming through, and we're just going to save it. That's it. It's not that big of a deal. I don't remember if checkpoints were a thing in original Reign of Chaos. I actually don't think they were. If I remember correctly, can I heal them? Yes. I didn't heal this one. This Tauden over here was too far. Should be smarter about it, but you know, it is still me. Just because I play Thrall doesn't mean I won't be stupid about it. Go this way, leave the Tauden over there, actually give a sign of healing. One of the orcs died, but that shouldn't be a big deal. It shouldn't be tough to actually defend this place. Okay, move in, destroy everybody. Should be quite easy to do so. As I said, shouldn't be a tough mission. Okay, Bloodlust isn't really a great thing to allow them to do, to be completely fair, but it shouldn't pose much of a challenge either. Okay, this should be the last wave. This should be the last wave. We have a champion. Okay. Just destroy them. There's more of them over here. Give me a symbol of scroll of protection. Oh. I remember that maybe... I think in original Reign of Chaos, the champion was actually like reviving himself.
Your tribe is safe, Old One.
thanks to you, young war chief. But the centaur drove off all the game in this region, and I cannot allow my people to starve. Soon we must head north to the verdant grasslands of Mulgore.
And you fear the marauders will overtake you?
Yes. The devil's speed cannot be matched upon the plains.
Well, if you tell us how to reach the oracle you spoke of, then my brethren and I will escort you on your march.
I am intrigued by you and your people, young thrall. You are more than welcome to join us.
Well, thank you for the invitation, mate. Obviously, Thrall and Cairn is going to be an alliance that will last a long time. Well, maybe not last a long time, but it's going to be a very deep one. That's for sure. And there's going to be a lot of trust there. And obviously Tauren will join the Horde as well. Or at least this clan. I think there's not all Tauren joined. It was just like different clans that some of them joined, some of them didn't. If I remember correctly, I might be wrong about this. Like I said, I didn't play World of Warcraft basically at all. I played a little bit of a Blood Elf and a little bit of Undead, but I essentially didn't play because like I can't play MMO. I wanted to get into it. I so much wanted to get into it because I love the Warcraft story, but I just can't go through the MMO genre. It's just so shit. It's just, I don't like it. Some there's gaps in my knowledge. If I have gaps in some of these things, like I read up on some things, so I know them, what happened in World of Warcraft, but most like final details I won't really know, and I also didn't follow like the newest stuff in World of Warcraft, so like the whole thing with Sorceras, whole thing with Sylvanas, no clue. At some point I just kinda put it aside because it was moving in a very weird, just a weird direction that didn't have the same flavor to it, or the vibe. It was kind of more, chilled out and not really that enjoyable to me anymore, which from what I know, happened to a lot of people, that there was a lot of people that didn't like the direction that World of Warcraft moved on to. But yes, either way, we're going to see you in the next one.